All right, so good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for, coming to this team call tonight. Now, let me go and screen share. I have a little presentation I put together. So, okay. All right, can you see my screen? Okay. So, this week's team call is about getting out of your own way. I've been doing a lot of personal development and things like that. And this has been something that I've really been trying to implement into my coaching journey, is because sometimes we, come through all these things and we see all these obstacles and all these different, things that come up during our fitness journey and our coaching journey. But usually it's just us getting in the way of our success. Usually we are the only ones that's holding us back. And what I want to do is give you some tips and motivation to basically show you how to get out of your way and really see your work, really see what you have the potential to achieve and things like that. All right, so I have some announcements. So the Rapid Fire to Emerald group has started today. That is with Aaron, and I believe that's a 4-day long Emerald training. So if you're ready to get to Emerald rank, I suggest you request to join that group. The videos and the trainings are amazing in there. So definitely, if you're ready to hit the first milestone in your business, please go and join that group. Also, I'm having a coach sneak peek June 22nd on Wednesday. I believe it's at 9 Eastern. And so I would like for you all to invite whoever you think is interested in coaching, and of your challengers that you think would be great coaches and stuff like that. All right. So like I said, the topic is how to get out of your own way. And I want to let you all know that you are the difference between success and failure. And I want to put a lot of emphasis on you. You are the difference between if you're going to succeed at this business or if you're going to fail at this business. Not me, not Aaron, not Beachbody, even though they're giving us the amazing products to help us. None of these things are going to stop you. The only thing that's going to determine that is you. In your mind, from the trainings, from seeing all the coaches and successful coaches, what you have to do every day. I knew what I had to do every day when I became a coach. But what did I try to do? I tried to find shortcuts. I'm like, I don't got time for that. I don't want to, do that. I'm going to try to find an easier way to do it. I don't like to invite people to challenge groups, so I'm just going to wait for everybody to come to me. I don't like to, talk on the phone with people, so I'm just not going to talk on the phone. I tried to find so many shortcuts. It was me. I knew what I had to do, but I always was just trying to find some way out of it. You need to do this business every day. You treat this like a business. We only have to dedicate an hour to this business every day. Not that hour's not going to be determined if you feel like it. That hour should be determined if, I'll think about doing it today. It really needs to be a committed hour at least. So, when you do these things, when you try to create shortcuts or when you're trying to do the business just when you feel like doing it, that's when you become basically stopping yourself from succeeding. I used to always do this business only when I felt like it. If my kids was cutting up and it was nap time, I wasn't going to do the business because I was tired and I didn't want to do it. But real businesses can't do that. So during my coaching journey and during my learning curves and stuff like that, I had to really say that I have to do this all the time, no matter what emotions I'm going through. So I want you to ask yourself, are you giving this your all? Are you giving this your commitment? Are you just treating this like it's just something you do on the side, but you want it to pay you like a real job? You really have to ask yourself this, because once you realize that you're really not doing what you're supposed to be doing, that's when you'll make the necessary steps to improve in that. All right. Another thing is you need to stop questioning everything. This was so me. Like, I would question everything. I would question the project. I would question the products. Is Shakeology too expensive? Nobody wants Shakeology. The program's there, too hard. Or some people don't like working out from home. Are they good workouts? What if people think, the product isn't good? Like just questioning every single thing. But when I really came to the realization is I used the products. At the end of the day, all this questioning, all this doubt I would do about Shakeology and about the programs, at the end of the day, I was using it. I knew the value of it. I knew what I needed, that I knew it was important to me on my fitness journey. So why was I questioning it? The reason why I became a part of this company is because I love the product. I never even knew about the business until I tried the product and I got results with the product. And then I found out about the opportunity. So why am I questioning something that I know has done so much greatness for me, that has gotten me so healthy, that has taught me how to eat healthy as a lifestyle and to work out in a way that I can as a mother? Why am I questioning it? Why am I questioning it? Because people are making me doubtful about it. I believe in it. That's all that should matter. So why am I questioning it at all? You will find people that see the value in what you're doing and the products that you're using. Some people don't see the value. Some people want quick fixes. Some people don't want to work out. They don't want to eat healthy. So they're not going to see the value in what you're doing. So you can't let them make you question the products and the greatness of them and everything like that. Some people will buy them, not use them, not drink their Shakeology every day, not do the program how they're supposed to follow it, and then they don't get the results. And then you're like, does this work? Well, it worked for me. It worked for you because you're a coach. So why are you even questioning it? Don't let people make you question the product. Stop questioning if someone will be interested or not. Stop determining who will be interested in a challenge group. Stop determining who will be interested as a coach. There have been so many people at the beginning of my coaching, I used to be so scared to reach out to them just because I'm like, oh, they wouldn't be interested in it. I'm not going to invite them. Or I'll see somebody that's super great at fitness, but they seem to have everything together in life. And I'll say, I'm not going to invite them as a coach. They seem to have everything all together. You'll never know unless you ask. I've been surprised by so many people that have reached out to me about coaching, about challenge groups. And in the back of my mind, I would have never thought to invite them or anything. So stop questioning who will be interested in what you're doing. Just ask them. Just invite them. Stop questioning if you're good enough. Stop saying, well, if my social media was better, then maybe I would, do better at this. Or maybe if I had these fancy, invites or videos or posts and pictures, or what if I had more confidence, or what if I had a six pack, or, just always asking what if, or what if this, and am I good at, just questioning if you're good enough for this. One way that you're going to succeed at this business is if you have confidence. You need confidence. People can feel confidence. When they know that you're timid around talking about things, and you're timid about the price, and you're timid about telling them things, they're going to feel that. They're going to sense that. So you have to be confident and bold when you talk to people. It took me a while to get through this because I didn't put a lot of emphasis on personal development at the beginning of my coaching journey. But I want you to put importance on personal development. The reason I'm your mentor is to prevent you from making any mistakes that I made. I made mistakes because at the beginning, I told you all, I didn't have a coach. I signed up. I didn't have guidance. And by the grace of God, I found Erin, and she adopted me and just mentored me. But at the beginning, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what a challenge group was. So I didn't have any confidence because I didn't even know what I was doing. So I had to go through a lot of personal development, developing myself as a person. And one book that I really recommend right now that I'm reading is called Go Pro. That is a great book, a very great book if you're trying to make this your career. So definitely look into that one. It definitely has been helping to improve my confidence as I've been reading it this month. Okay, so you need to stop taking things so personal. And when I say you, I mean me. I am the most emotional, considerate, always worried about somebody's feelings or my feelings, that how they feel, what they're gonna think. And I drive myself nuts doing that. And I remember talking to Erin about this, and I was telling her, like, I just want to take a break because I feel like I'm getting mentally drained. And she said, Erica, that is when you have to take out that emotional connection. It is great to, help people and stuff like that. But when we become so emotionally attached to them that we're getting drained, that's when you got to kind of like take a step back and say, okay, Erica, it's not personal. This is a business, and these people don't have anything personal against you. Just like, for an example, a doctor doesn't care if you go to a new doctor. They could care less. They're like, anyways, next patient. They're not like, oh, she didn't like my personality. She didn't like, if she didn't, oh, well, next person, somebody else needs my help. That's kind of how you have to look at it. You cannot be so personal. Just like restaurants, they don't care if you go to other ones, and they don't dwell on that. They don't let themselves stay up late at night thinking about it. And, just all of that. You have to really limit that, because if you don't, just like me at the beginning, I used to take things very personal. People didn't respond to me, I used to take it personal. When people used to tell me no, I used to take it personal. Just things like that. So you really have to try to really just take a step back and say, this is my business. I'm just going to look forward to helping the next person. Just like I said, you have to take out your emotions or you will get drained. I told you all, like I told Erin, I want to take a break because I felt like I was just getting exhausted from people telling me no and just saying they're going to do it and not doing it. And I'm just like, I just want to take a break. People are making me go crazy. She said, Erica, you got to stop. You got to stop with the emotions, girl. So ever since that day, I've been really working on it. It has gotten a lot better, but that's one thing that could really stop you from succeeding. Also, when you attach your emotions to people and you let them determine if you're going to do this or not, if you hear a no, you're done for the day. If they don't respond to you, you say, oh, this doesn't work, and you just stop doing it. You're allowing those people to determine your success. You're allowing those people that probably just don't want to do it right now. They probably just have a reason. They're probably going through a lot right now. But by you taking things so personal, you're allowing that person to say if you're going to succeed at this business or not. Depending on what that person says to you, yes or no, is going to determine your success. That shouldn't even be the case. Your success shouldn't be determined if you have good responses from people. It's going to be, okay, I asked them, they didn't answer, next person. Oh, they didn't want to do it this month, next person. You can't let them stop you. And I used to let people stop me and make me take a little day off or something, but I do not allow that anymore. I just do it. And most of those people that said no, or that said they couldn't do it right now or didn't respond, come back to me all the time. So I don't take it personal at all. You need to put value on yourself and your time. I think that a lot of us don't really see the value in ourselves. We don't see the value in what we can give people. And I felt the same way. I'm like, I'm just a mom. I'm not a personal trainer. I'm not a nutritionist. Who am I? Who am I to be somebody talk about I'm valuable and da 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 da? Like I just felt weird about it at first. But I've learned that people will treat and value you the way you treat and value yourself. If you just let anybody in your groups, you don't care if they buy a program or not, you just say, oh, everybody welcome, join, I'll help you for free. I'll give you all of my time and my dedication for free. You don't have to give me anything. Those people, that's how they will treat you. They will not buy anything. They'll treat you as something for free. You all know how we treat something for free. One, when we do something for free, we don't take it seriously. Anything for free, we do not take it serious. This is why I do free challenge groups, but I don't do them a lot because people don't put in a lot of effort when something is free. So you really have to, be cautious of that. And yes, you should run free challenge groups, but your real challenge group where you're really dedicating to people, you need some type of investment from them. They don't have to buy challenge packs. They don't have to buy everything if that's not what you want them to do, but they have to invest something, not even just for you, but for themselves, because that's how they will commit. Let me see. Without they won't. So they won't put value on your time if you just let them keep on joining your groups for free and just hoping they'll buy something. And this was at the beginning of my coaching journey. I would let anybody join my groups. Anybody, like anybody could join. You didn't have to buy anything. I would help you as much as I could. But that's when I was new. I didn't have a lot of people to talk to. I didn't have a lot of contacts. So I was just helping anybody. But it got to a point where I would have people that were investing into groups and programs and Shakeology and challenge packs. And I'm over here, trying to help a person that's not doing anything that I recommended for them to do, but kind of taking away time from somebody that's doing exactly what I told them to do and doing exactly what I'm doing. And they invested this money into it. So I'm taking away time from them. Dealing with a person that doesn't have any intentions on buying anything. They just want to just stay in the groups just because they're free, but they're not doing anything. That's when I said, I can't do it. I will hold separate free challenge groups, but my real challenge groups, you have to make an investment. And not that you have to do it every single time, but you have to make that initial investment for me and for yourself. Don't feel like your time is not valuable. Your time is valuable. You have kids, you have work, you have a spouse probably, you probably going to school. The time that you're putting into the people that don't value your time, you could be doing something with these things that are in your life. When I'm sitting up here putting my time into people that do not value my time, I don't think what I'm doing is important or serious, I'm taking away time from my kids. I'm taking away time from my husband, from my household, cleaning up and, doing things like that. I was like, my time is valuable. And it took me a while to get that confidence to see that. It took me a while to get to that point where I just got so frustrated because I'm trying to juggle everything, juggle these people that don't want to buy anything but keep wanting to join my groups, and juggling the people that bought things, but I'm trying to hurry up and give them time, but I'm giving time to these people. And and then my kids and then my husband, but I'm a stay-at-home mom and I'm trying to work during nap time. And it was just like, no. I would rather have 3 people that have fully invested their money and are just ready to commit. I'd rather have 3 people in my group than 10 people that's just lollygagging around and don't want to take this seriously. So you really have to find that value on yourself and on your time, and know that the time that you're putting into people could be to something else. So you say, is it worth it? Is this person that doesn't value my time, are they worth me taking time away from my family or time away from somebody that is ready for this? So really think about that. But at the end of the day, know you are worth it. You are worth that value, whatever value you put on yourself, you're worth that. I don't care what credentials you have or anything. These people are coming to you and are interested in your journey for a reason, because you are doing something that they want to do, and you're giving your experience and your wisdom and your knowledge to them. You've probably been researching during your journey and finding recipes during your journey. You're taking out all of that work for them and giving it to them. They wouldn't go to a personal trainer and ask a personal trainer for free stuff. And we were just talking to a girl in the Teen Fit Rocker Chick page, and she was saying how she wanted to be in her challenge group. A girl that came to her wanted to be in her challenge group, but she didn't want to buy anything. She just wanted to work out with her personal trainer. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, but I bet you she wouldn't go to her personal trainer and ask him to do something for free, because that trainer put value on his time. And now she's going to a coach saying, can you just help me for free while I go to my trainer and pay him? That's when you have to put the value. That's when you have to start creating boundaries, because people will take advantage of you and they will just keep doing it until they can't do it no more. So I had to learn that the hard way, and it hurt my heart to see people that just would always just want to, learn for everything from me and want me to do all these things and give them all these recipes and do all this stuff, but was never willing to help me. And I have to have another story. I'm sorry I'm rambling, but another story had happened like that where I had somebody in my free challenge group, not free challenge, in my challenge group, but she wasn't buying anything, but I was just hoping she would. And I would just say, you know, you need to try this, you need to try that. She went and bought Shakeology somewhere else. And she didn't even try to buy it from me because it was cheaper somewhere else. And that's when I said, I have to put value on myself, because she knew that I was going to do it for free regardless. So she found the Shakeology somewhere cheaper and just still wanted to be in my groups. So that's just an example of just, you have to put value on yourself in your groups and know that you're putting in a bunch of time and work into these groups. So you have to have some investment from people. All right, so I just want to end with a little quote. It says, you and no one else in the universe controls your destiny. You and you alone. You are a free person. There is no one like you. Believe in yourself and everyone will follow you. Nobody in this coaching business and Team Beachbody is anything like you. That's what differentiates us. We all have different stories. We all have different struggles. We've been through childbirth. We've been through illnesses. We've been through setbacks. We've probably been through things in our personal lives. We all have different stories, and everyone is going to connect with us in different ways from those different stories. So you really have to believe that you are special. Your story is special, and you are great. Believe in yourself. Believe that you're worth it, and everyone will start to believe that as well. All right. That was a very emotional presentation. I really created this one from the heart because I was just like, I need to do something that I've been just feeling in my mind. I just started writing stuff. So yeah, so let me see. Let me turn off the screen share. How do you just turn it off? Stop screen share. Okay. All right. So any questions or any thoughts or concerns after today's call? All right. So Danae, how are you doing?
I'm okay. I
Okay.
just gotta get back on my ball. Tomorrow's a whole new game.
Yeah. Good, good, good. I hope it helped. I hope this one helped you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see who else is on here. Chelsea, how are you doing so far? If you're able to get off mute. I don't know. I think she's probably still. Yeah, maybe she's just listening in. All right. What about you, Vita? How are you feeling? I know you just started basically like yesterday, but how are you feeling so far?
Hold on, I gotta get
Oh,
away from
okay,
the
that's fine.
screaming.
We all have our babies here sometimes.
It's going pretty good. I'm trying to get on and find the those videos, like the
Okay.
trainers.
Okay, yeah, I've seen a text message from you. I have so many text messages, but I've seen one specifically from you come up. And you said you couldn't find the Fit Rocker Chick training videos?
Well, the Fit Rocker Chick, I found her website, but it says we need to register. So do I just register
Yeah, just register. You're going to say, I'm your coach. And she's just going to go through it to make sure, you know, that you are my coach. And then she's going to accept you. Then you're going to get an email saying that you can now look at them, and then you just log in.
Okay. But for the ones that were on like the Beachbody website, it was just taking me to like this paragraph or something.
Mm-hmm.
Not really.
Okay, so what I want you to do is, did you ever see that video I made that I kind of navigated through the office into the training? I think I'll see if I linked it. I probably forgot. Ain't no telling. My mind be everywhere. But I basically showed you how to navigate through it. So it's not going to be all videos. It's just going to be basically broken up into categories. So it's going to say start here.
Like the part where it's like 2 PDFs. It has the basic business startup, quick startup form. And then under it has like 3 videos. But when I click on those links, it doesn't take me to anything.
Really? Yeah. Let me write that in my phone let me look at those videos, because I probably can find them somewhere if you can't find them. So, all right. So you're already getting started. That is great. Okay, let me write it down. Let me check out those videos. All right. So anything? Oh, hey, Melissa. How are you doing? You're on mute.
There you go.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Did you just come in?
No, well, I was on here already, but my phone died, so I ended up.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I did record it. I remembered. So.
What was the name of that book that you said?
GoPro.
Okay.
That's the book I'm reading right now. And if you're serious about this business, you need to read that book. Like, that book has me like reevaluate my whole life. So definitely, I have it on audiobook. So I just listen to it because it's been really hard for me to sit down and read just because we're going through a big move and stuff. So I just play it while I'm cooking or just stuff like that just to get that knowledge in my mind. And this is my second time listening to it. I even got my husband listening to it. Like, look, you need to help me. So definitely read that book.
Okay.
Okay. Vita, that's your only question? I'm sorry, I had kind of cut you off. Vita, I think you're on mute. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any more questions?
The group that you were talking about for like the emerald rank, like is that how does the ranks go? Like,
okay, so you'll probably learn more about that when you start your training if we can get it working. But the first rank is emerald, and then ruby, and then diamond, and then after that you become different star diamonds. So I'm not going to confuse you, but emerald is the first rank. I'm not going to confuse you, girl. I'm going to find a video. Let me see. I'm going to find a video. Basically explain the ranks. Because I will just butcher it up and you will be like, what are you talking about? Okay. So I'll send you a video for that. But that's the first rank in Beachbody. That's the first rank anybody should try to reach because you can't reach the other ones unless you reach that one.
Right.
So yes. Any other questions?
No.
Okay. All right, Melissa, how are you doing?
I'm okay. I realized that I did mess up a little bit when I first started sending out my messages. I think I skipped like the whole first section. So I don't know. I feel like
you're talking about like the getting to know their goals and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So how did that turn out?
I guess they still following it. I don't know if it seemed like I'm like just selling something to them at this point. I don't know, but I still have 4 people that's responding like back and forth.
Yeah.
But what do I say once I send them the like the pre-enrollment to their email address?
You said, what do you say after that?
Yeah, like I follow them.
Usually after I send the link to their email, I tell them, okay, look, this is the deadline. That's one thing I love about challenge groups is that you have a deadline. People got to reach a deadline because people will drag their feet forever. Like I say, look, this is when the challenge group is going to start, and this is when you should have it ordered by in order to get it in time. So it gives them a deadline to reach. And then if they don't reach it, I just invite them next month. Like I don't give up. I just keep inviting them. If they show interest, they're interested. I just got to find whenever they're ready. And I tell most people, like, I could go and show y'all so much evidence of people that I've talked to literally months and months ago that are doing challenge groups now. I don't give up. Like, it's not even that they don't want to do it. It's just, it's not the right time. And that's just how I look at it. They just have to find the right time. I don't give up on them. And they always come around. So look at it like that. And then with the people that you said, that you forgot to do the goals part, you could probably just throw it in there and say, oh, by the way, what are your weight loss goals and fitness goals right now? Just, like just to get a little conversation going, just if you forgot. Because y'all, like, I was a hot mess when I first started off as a coach. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. Like, Let me tell y'all what I did. Y'all think y'all be messing up. Let me tell y'all what I did. So I told y'all I didn't have no coach. So I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what a challenge group was or anything. So people would ask me, okay, what's your challenge group entail? I would just sit up here and just write this generic stuff like, this is what it is. It's 21 Day Fix. Here's the link. And then get nobody to do it. Like who? Like when I think about it, I'm like, I've come so far. So don't think that I didn't make mistakes. I was a mess when I started. So don't think what you're doing is, bad. Everybody has their learning curves. That's why you have me to help you not have to make those mistakes. And yes. All right. So do you all have any more questions?
I guess I just have one more, like, okay. So I'm looking like in the challenge group that you have going on right now, and a lot of people just kind of
Girl, that is a challenge group for you. It's a sad truth. But
like,
people just start to
individually to see what happened, or you just let it be?
First, I'm talking to them in private messages. I'm always following up with people. So anybody in my groups, I'm basically checking in with them like once a week, like, hey, everything going good? I don't just, cut it out all the way just because they're not posting in the group. I just go in private messages. And some people are just like, I've been busy, or they just kind of taking their own thing and just doing their own thing at this point. I feel like people just need that initial push. Then after that, sometimes they just fall off into their own thing. But some people like to really participate in the groups, and I love when I get those people. Like, you were one of those people, Melissa. Like, I was like, ooh, because they're really rare.
The group that I was in was kind of like that. So it
people just start to go off astray. I don't take it personal. I just go in the private message, and we always talking, but they're just not participating in the group. And I'm just like, well, you can't get no prize, so. That's how I look at it. You just don't want a prize. Okay. So, yeah. All right. Any other questions? All right. Well, that's pretty much it. Well, I can't wait to talk to you all next week. All right. Bye.
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 All right. Bye.